The lights dimmed, the crowd went silent, and in the center of the massive stage stood a boy who looked like he didn't belong there. His clothes were plain, his shoes worn down, and his hands trembled as he held the microphone. But when he looked up, there was something in his eyes, a quiet fire that caught everyone's attention before he even sang a single note. His name was Liam. 14 years old. He came from a small town where dreams were often left behind, traded for survival. His father had passed away when he was 8, and his mother worked double shifts at a diner just to keep the lights on. Music was his escape, his late father's old guitar and the melody of songs they used to sing together in their living room. But lately, even that guitar had gone silent. The strings had broken, and so had a part of him. The talent show was never part of the plan. His best friend, Noah, had secretly sent in a video of Liam singing Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol, an emotional performance recorded in their school's empty music room. When the call came, Liam couldn't believe it. He didn't think anyone would see something special in a poor kid with a quiet voice. But somehow, he was there now, standing on one of the biggest stages in the world. The judges smiled gently, sensing his nervousness. One of them asked, "What are you going to sing for us today?" Liam swallowed hard and whispered, "Chasing Cars." There was a pause. Then the music began. At first, his voice was barely there, soft, trembling. The audience leaned in, unsure if he'd make it through. But then something changed. The emotion in his voice grew with every word, every note. It wasn't just a song anymore. It was a confession. Every lyric carried the pain of losing his father, the struggle of watching his mother break her back, and the silent hope that maybe, somehow, things could still get better. By the time he reached the chorus, the theater was utterly still. The world outside that moment didn't exist. It was just Liam, singing as if his soul had been waiting its whole life for this. Tears streamed down his mother's face as she watched from backstage. She had always told him that pain could either break you or teach you to sing louder. And now, he was proving her right. When the last note faded, there was a heartbeat of silence. Then the audience rose to their feet in an explosion of applause. The judges were visibly emotional, one wiping tears from her eyes. And then, without hesitation, the head judge slammed the golden buzzer. Golden confetti rained down like a shower of light. Liam froze, staring upward as it sparkled around him. He couldn't believe what was happening. His mother rushed onto the stage, hugging him tightly as the crowd cheered his name. The judges stood up, clapping with genuine admiration. One of them said through tears, "You reminded us tonight why music matters. You didn't just sing, you made us feel every word." Backstage, as the cameras followed him, Liam broke down in his mother's arms. "I just wanted to make you proud," he whispered. She smiled, her eyes still wet. "You already have. You always did." But the journey didn't end there. The weeks that followed were filled with new challenges. Fame came quickly, but so did pressure. Online comments praised him one day and criticized him the next. He began to doubt himself again, afraid that maybe his success was a fluke, that he wasn't strong enough for the spotlight. Then, one night before the semifinals, he found his father's guitar in the corner of their small apartment. His mother had repaired it quietly, string by string. He sat on his bed, strummed a few notes, and remembered the words his dad once said, "Son, when the world feels too big, close your eyes and sing. The music will find you." And it did. When Liam returned for the semifinals, he didn't come to impress anyone. He came to sing for that little boy who once believed he wasn't enough. His performance that night wasn't about winning, it was about healing. His confidence had grown, his heart wide open, his voice stronger than ever. Though he didn't win the entire competition, his performance went viral across the world. Millions watched his audition, commenting about how his voice had reminded them of hope, of loss, of love. Liam didn't just touch hearts, he changed lives. Months later, he was invited to perform Chasing Cars again, this time at a charity concert supporting kids from underprivileged backgrounds. Standing on that stage, he saw faces that looked just like his own used to, filled with doubt, but also with dreams. When he finished, the audience rose once more, not just in applause but in shared understanding. Liam smiled, realizing he didn't need to win a trophy to prove his worth. The real victory was knowing he had turned his pain into something beautiful. As he walked off stage, his mother met him with a proud smile. "You did it again," she whispered. He laughed softly. "No, Mom," he said, looking up at the bright lights above. "We did it." That night, somewhere in the quiet after the applause faded, Liam finally understood the power of a single song. It can start as a whisper, but if it comes from the heart, it can echo forever. And for millions around the world, that echo began the moment a scared boy stood on stage and sang Chasing Cars.